All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more Yakuza 2. Continuing with everyone's favorite part. The Pachi slots. That can really wanted to explode on me. It scared me. The Pachi slots. Everyone's favorite part. Undisputably everyone's favorite. It's time. Why is everyone genuinely excited for this? We go through this cycle every time. Every time we go through this cycle. It's just gonna happen again today. That's all that's happening. Everyone is excited now. Give it 2 hours, it will be misery. Collective misery. You see my research from the last time? No, I don't think so. I don't think I saw anything. Posted it on Discord. General. Is it this? Wait, what? Is it this? Hold on. Total medals are a little over 4K, but the medals the machine shows are over 11? What does that mean? I'm already, just the very first bit, I'm like, what? What do you mean the machine shows 11K? Is this my machine? This is my machine. I figured out how to borrow 100. How do you borrow 100? Hold on, that's actually huge. Hold on, where's my... There it is. How do you borrow 100? I don't believe you. There's no way this is true. I can't wait for the final Yakuza game where someone walks up to Kiryu and goes, I remember your 500 hours at the slot machine. If only. After the first 50... Huh. I'll be damned. You can borrow 100. The tech, you can actually borrow 100. It's true. That's 50 free ones. That is 50 free ones. We take those. Because those do count. The buy-in counts as progress only because literally all this challenge is tracking is the number of medals that you have when you stand up from the machine minus the number of medals you had when you sat down. That is all that it is tracking. The in-game medals don't match the medals you make. Well, they don't match because, if you mean that you had like 11K, but the challenge is only showing 4, it's because the challenge is for how many you can make in one sitting. We're back. We're back. No, it's not. Yes, it is. The challenge is just tracking how much you make in one go. You gonna tell him? Tell me what. Not the BO3 clients. They all got cease and desisted. So none of them are very good. Unless there's a new one. That was almost a jackpot. It changed. I would tell you about one, but the stream would get taken. If it's any of the cease and desisted ones, I know about them. And everyone's names changed because YouTube, like, universally changed chat display names from... What's it? From being your display name to being your handle. So, like, everyone's colors got respun in the bot because everyone's name changed. What the fuck? I won't complain, but what? He popped up a replay. What? Stupid as fuck, because what's the point of having a display name? Yeah, they've been trying to move more and more towards the handles, and I'm not really sure why. But just ever since they introduced them, they've been making them more important than your display name, like one step at a time. Changed your username as well? No. It just changed to my handle. But I did not change my name, no. Just keep her going. I don't think it was that Chole guy. It was, my handle was, because I've never been able to get Chole as my handle. I keep forgetting to message my partner manager about it. Because every time that I talk about this on stream, I'm like, oh man, I keep forgetting, and I keep forgetting. I just never remember to. But the YouTube, like, API says that Chole is taken, like that handle isn't available, but if you go to the URL, to the web address for it, it doesn't exist. So, I've been meaning to ask, but I keep forgetting. Google Plus about to make a huge comeback? I fucking hope not. When I first made this YouTube channel, it was in the days of, your channel needing to be tied to a Google Plus account. So I remember those days. couldn't reply directly to anyone's comments. Oh yeah. I try not to remember those. Who was that YouTuber that featured you? It was Retro Rebound. I'm in a Retro Rebound video, but as Chloe instead of Chole because he read my name wrong. It's great. I have great Outbreak footage though. Like when I saw it in his video, I was like, I did have great clips of this game. Just good, clean looking clips. As soon as I saw the Outbreak footage and Chloe in the corner, I knew it was you. So fucked up. Assigned female at Retro Rebound. Like a Dragon has slot machines? Yeah, I think someone in chat said that Like a Dragon 7 has slots, but that they were DLC? Question mark? Someone said something like that. What's that about? Is there DLC for that game? It was DLC? What the fuck? Pachinko DLC? Weren't they? Oh, were they free DLC? Like just a free update post-launch? It's not required, it's just there. Oh, well, I think we'll just recreate the Yakuza 2 challenge then, surely. I mean, that would be the way to do it, right? That would be reasonable. I think it was paid. Like $8 or something? Really? I mean, I could probably just look on Steam. Oh, I have my Steam shut down. Whatever just happened, I did not see it. Hold on. Yakuza, Like a Dragon. Oh my god. Why does Steam not remember my birth date? There, I'm in. You would think that if they even bothered to have it there as age verification, they would maybe like remember it because, you know, they're actually using it. Oh, okay, it is free. It is free. But there's other stuff that's not. That seems like gameplay. The Pachi slots specifically are free. But then there's a job set for $3, a karaoke set for $4, and a management mode set for $3. And then the costume packs are also there, but different movesets for combat? You're bullshitting me. I don't believe you. Read message, smile. Oh, opinion on round 999 Dark Ops. Is that a thing? Is there? There's not a calling card for that, right? They didn't. They did not make a calling card for round 999. You're bullshitting me. You have to be bullshitting me. I don't buy it. There is, they did. Did 2 Remake get any substantial DLC? No. 2 Remake got like a free update that added like 3 little 5-minute scenarios, all of which are non-canon, and you play as characters that normally died in like the main story. But that's it. It was one like free update that was basically nothing. Like you'll play it once and then yeah, that's it. Was it 4? I don't remember. I played through them when they got added back in like 2019 and then never touched it again. Because it wasn't good. Like it wasn't even a very fun pack of content. It was just something that was there, really. Glad you changed the thumbnail. I didn't change the thumbnail. It's called A/B testing. Which YouTube also now has A/B testing for titles. So if you ever notice the title change, it's not because the title changed. It's just that every video of mine has 3 different titles and 3 different thumbnails when I upload them. And they all get run through. YouTube looks at the performance metrics from every single one of them and then permanently applies the best performing one after 2 weeks. So I haven't changed anything. Seems like B more. Apparently. Oh. That one felt abrupt. Got done with episode 1 of Dragon Ball. I like it way more than I thought. OG Dragon Ball starts out really weird. And it's like, not bad weird by any means. I like the very beginning of OG Dragon Ball. But it's weird because the first, like, I think it's 12 or 13 episodes of Dragon Ball are absolutely not the way that the rest of the series afterwards feels. Because when Toriyama wrote Dragon Ball, it was originally just going to be like a comedy manga. Like literally, it was just a gag manga. And that was all it was ever meant to be. But then after he got through like the first arc, he decided to continue it and take it a little more seriously. So it totally changes after that. Check Discord. Oh my god. That's insane. That is actually ridiculous. I did see that someone already got the first $9.99. I don't remember if it was on Ashes or Farm. Actual nothing? Armored zombies deal more damage to our armor? What? Does the new One Punch Man use AI? I had heard that the animation is just awful in the new season, but I haven't heard anything about AI. But I feel like the last couple weeks are probably the least I've ever been on social media, like, since I was 12 years old. Like, I feel like I've maybe been on social media for, like, 15 minutes total in, like, the month of November, outside of YouTube stuff. Like, pretty much everything I have heard has been from false or chat, even. Like, I haven't even seen much of it myself. I doubt it's AI, but it is awful. Okay. Come on, give me something, please. Please, I beg. Magic Genie. Come on. Come on. Brother. Well, I'm looking back at Groka's thing. So I'm just curious. Okay. Hold on. I did that because is Groka still here? I feel like I just need clarification on some of these things. Because he says, it seems very important to keep the credits close to 50. Because that's how you gain more medals. What do you mean by that? I need a further explanation on that part. Can just load the medals in. The only medals you make for the count are after you hit 50? Really? Because I swear in previous times where, what's that? Where I've stood up and looked in the menu, it's just been exactly what, like, that bottom right number is when I stand up. That twinkle sound it makes? Those are the medals you're making? Okay, wait. So you're saying that if I stood up right now and looked, that it would not be the same as the number in the bottom right corner? Like, what it's actually tracking is something different? Yes. Okay, well now my curiosity is piqued. I have to. Are you about to find out you've been doing this wrong the whole time? Maybe. If so, insane, because there's literally no one on the internet talking about this, if this is true. Wait, what was my number when I stood up? Shit. I didn't take note. Shit. Hold on. Before I looked, I stood up with 241 in the bottom corner. And for clarity, oh, I did play a little bit of the slots in Sotenbori. It says 417. I made 11k medals and only counted about 4k for completion. Okay, wait, what was my number there? In the completion menu? 417. Okay, hold on. $417. Wait, so do I want to be betting with L2 then? Since that will load up my current bet and bring me to 50 every spin. Hold on. I'm just waiting for a win where I hear that sound that you pointed out. Magic Genie. Not the cherries, man. What a bitch. Of course I'm not gonna win at all. So I had a 417 in the completion menu. If this challenge has actually been that widely misinterpreted, this is going to be insane. Like, this will be the craziest find, probably out of the whole 100% if true. And it will literally be from Groka playing about 8 hours of Yakuza 2 Pachi slots on his own and just testing things. Which would be insane. This would be the most ridiculous find ever. But that's just the thing, like, no one talks about these fucking PS2 games. No one plays or talks about these ones anymore. So, shit like this could genuinely happen. Oh my god. It would be nice if we had a win. Yeah, I think... Okay, that sound, right? That little sound that just played? That's the sound you're talking about, right? My number never went down. That sound, that little, like, twinkle on the win, that's what you were trying to point out, wasn't it? Correct? Okay. My number was 417. He's saying his number, even though he got up and came back a few times, didn't go down and kept going up. Mine still says 417. Was it just that it never went down? Maybe because you went negative? Hold on, let me reset. Let me reset, just like load from the save. It increases too. I'm all in on the testing now. I'm all in. I'm a believer that maybe the approach and the general belief about what this challenge is could have just been wrong this whole time. I'm getting that kind of like magical tingly feeling that you get like from a COD Zombies Easter egg hunt, where you're like, oh, something about this. There's something more to this that we just don't know yet, you know? I'm not sure what this new info is. Yeah, that it might not be in one sitting, and that it's not necessarily just tracking the metals in the corner of the screen. My metals are 417 when I come in. Is this what hope feels like? Yeah, it could just be hope. To be fair. And now we've learned this too. Oh, I'm trying to, there we go. Instant camel. You still have that save state with 3K? I do. I never overwrote it. That save could be really useful for testing. Genuinely. Would just increase the number for every medal earned. Maybe that little sound. I was trying to get away with only spending one. It's not gonna work. I even reset the same machine all the time to hunt for bonuses. So when you reset, you said you walked out, like went and saved your game and came back? Sometimes? What did you do the other times then? Just literally stand up and sit back down? I might be cooking. Brother speaking in riddles. This does feel like a zombies Easter egg hunt all of a sudden. I am like, how exactly, precisely, step by step, input by input, what did you do? How do I replicate it? Can't wait for the Yakuza 2 slots guide. This is kind of crazy. Like, that it might just actually be that heavily misunderstood. I'm on the phone. All right, all right. We keep cooking now. There is no surefire method. No, we're cooking, DS. He played for like 8 hours and just tested things. And he found some interesting inconsistencies with what we thought before. He found some things. Refrain from using foul language. It flagged a typo in there as potential spam. I feel like to test this, step one to really test it would be to do this method until I have at least more than 400 medals so that I can stand up from the machine and really see what it's tracking. Why am I in timeout? The bot flagged you for potential spam. One of your typos is, one of the typos in that message, rather, is something that is used a bit more nefariously in YouTube chats. It's the bot's security stuff kicking in. But that's why the timeout is short. It's long enough that mods can get rid of someone if they need to get got, but that if it's a false flag, it's just quick and you're free again. Drastic Nuke, thank you for the sub. See, ideally, getting to like 450, 500 medals would be the best way to test this. Like, medals in the bottom right corner. Getting up to that much as far as what it says right there. Time to get nuked for saying a link when I'm just trying to be polite. Decrease the game volume? Is it too loud today? It shouldn't be any different. But maybe it is? I could also just go and look at the, well, I didn't use this method, that one. The save state where I had 3K built up, like the first session, when I save stated before standing up. It wasn't fixed. Nope. It's because it's not like a fix or not fix. It's literally just the way that the bot reads chat messages. I guess maybe, well. About these sounds that will echo in our skulls for weeks. This is the music that I hear when I go to sleep. They'll shadow drop it at the same time. Whoa, I was with you until the shadow drop part. There's no way it's a shadow drop. I don't believe. I think it will be at the Game Awards for like a PC release though. The basic if X then Y algorithm cannot parse context. Exactly. Like there's really not much to do to fix it. Please don't shadow drop it. I don't have enough for a PC yet. Ace Combat 8 at the Game Awards. Bro, did my luck die already? I think it may have. My number of medals is 11,819, but my medal count on the completion list says 4,079. I have to load that other save state. Like, this one. This was our first ever sit down playing the slot machine when I got up to 3,100 in one blast, right? I have 3,163 in the corner. If that is not what my completion list says, then we're on to something. I don't know if I did check the completion list around this time. I don't think I did. That is exactly what my completion list says. I'm pretty sure. Well, you said yours was going up, though. Hold on. You said yours was still going up. But that doesn't, it's not consistent. Because I wouldn't have been keeping my thing around, like, the 50 mark. How is that? Mine always went up, but only with the twinkle sound. Okay, 3,163. Testing stream. We have to figure out exactly what's happening. There's the button I'm looking for. So, I want to play and get any amount of medals over 3,163. Doesn't matter what that amount is. I just need to get over that amount. This is like the next test. $31.64 then? Yeah, or above. If there's any luck to be found at this machine. Here we go. So, if what we find here is consistent with what I believed before, then no matter what happens here, when I stand up, my completion metrics should say the exact same thing. If it's consistent with what Groka is finding, it'll just be different. It'll go up, maybe not exactly to the number that I have, but it will go up. And if we were all just so terribly mistaken that it is literally just 10K total, it will be exactly what I had when I stand up. So, once this Aladdin chance is over, we'll use that. Music when? If we ever get so lucky. That's from the Super Aladdin chance. Okay. It was 3163 before. It is 3249 now. If we are hallucinating things that did not exist, then it will still say 3163. It still... Oh no. Okay, chat, it still says 3163. I think it is just one sitting. I don't know. What Groka's finding is different, apparently. But like... Yeah, I stood up. Groka, is it consistently going up or only sometimes going up? Now I don't know. I think it is just how much you make in one go. Try playing for like 10 minutes and see if it changes at all. Got up and saved, and even reset the machine a lot. Start playing on my end, see what happens. It does still seem like it's in one sitting. Probably. Because it would have gone up. Like, the Aladdin chance was a good measure because we got a lot of wins while the credits said 50. And there is this old GameFAQs thread from 2009 of a guy complaining about it. Oh God. Please make a dedicated Pachi slot playlist for posterity. The Pachi slot chronicles or some shit. Like, I can find a thread of someone complaining about it in 2009.
Are you playing so hard to get, baby boy? I'm not. I'm playing Mass Effect.
Get the!
This one is slightly different. But they're talking generally like the same strategy and everything. Let me just go back to the save.
Are you playing so hard to get, baby boy? I'm not. I'm playing Mass Effect.
I wish I was playing Mass Effect. 5 3-hour streams later, still no clue how this works. No, I think we do know how it works. I think. Cannot say for certain, but I think we do. It's just that maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. And that maybe is a big, it's a fairly big deal. It's fucking windy outside, bro. It's so windy here. It's so fucking windy. Mass Effect 4 is still vaporware. Bro, they're never gonna make Mass Effect 4 at this rate. They're just not gonna make it. And genuinely, like, with how Dragon Age came out, even if they did make it, I would not be very excited for it. Because, like, clearly the writing talent at BioWare these days is just not even, like, in the same tier as they were then. And the writing was always what made, like, Dragon Age and Mass Effect work so well. Where's my jackpot? Got a question? Yeah. Like, Jade Empire wasn't better? It wasn't. Mass Effect 2. I don't trust it. It told me I got a jackpot already today, so I don't. I don't believe it. The question is, where did those devs go? I mean, they could have just scattered around the industry. Okay. That's the third time. They could have retired. They could have gone into a different position. They could have gone into corporate. He's gonna give me a 7, isn't he? And then I'm not gonna get a jackpot. Watch it. Watch it. Yeah, eaten by mergers. Better paycheck working in corporate rather than as a dev? Typically, yes. Typically, being on the business side pays more. Not always, it depends on where you are, but more often than not, it pays better to be on the business side. Rose. Give me a 7 so that at least there's a little bit of hope left. Okay, with how rare Rose is to even appear, this is weird. This is weird shit. Passion was the main thing driving these devs in early 2010s. I hear people say a lot of stuff like that, but like, being totally real with you, there's just as much passion there's a jackpot from the development side as there's ever been. Like, that has not changed. And video games have always been a business. Like, it's always been for money. That's not something that only became a thing recently. It's just developments have gotten more expensive, so the people funding these developments are putting on tighter restrictions to ensure like a safer product, because they can't afford to lose the way that they used to be able to. But modern day developers are just as passionate as they were in the 2010s, as they were in the 2000s, as they were in the 90s, as they were in the 80s. Is that our expectations as consumers are far bigger than they once were? No, I don't even think that, well, that's also a component of it, but I don't think that's even entirely the issue. It is more from the business and funding side than it is anything else. It's literally just as costs have inflated to try to keep up with the industry, you're less willing to fund new experimental projects compared to something that has already largely been done that you know will sell because it already sold before, if that makes sense. Because like something like Assassin's Creed, when that first came out, that was an experimental title and people loved it. The only difference with like Assassin's Creed and the way that we look at it as like Ubisoft now is just that that's all they've done for 20 years because it worked and it made them a fuck ton of money. And they just, the cost argument is defeated by indie games that cost nothing. It's not, because when you're in publishing, you have to pay wages. So when you have 300-400 people on a team working on a game for 4 years, even just paying them all like industry standard wages, which is anywhere from like $65K for a junior designer up to like $115 for a senior who's really high up, that adds up a ton. It's not even just about the cost of like literally paying for the things in the game. You have to pay the people making it too for that entire duration. Whereas if you're indie, you're just working in your free time. You're not getting paid a wage. You're talking about publisher satisfaction, not the consumer satisfaction? Yes, because the question that started this topic was, why is the passion not there anymore? Like, why are developers afraid to get as creative as they used to be? That's how this conversation started. In regards to AAA, it wasn't even about indie. It like specifically Ubisoft and who else was part of the question. Where is it? God, looking at it on my phone, it is just a sea of green. Yeah, Ubisoft, BioWare, Rocksteady were the three named in the initial question. Just by funding experimental or promising games. Hold on. I'm saving this again for testing purposes. We're standing up real quick. to look. What was my number just then? $34.74 should be my number here, right? Yeah, it's just how many you make in your best sitting. It has to be. It's a wall of green. Yeah, without the custom chat box. Like, that's... False complains about it when she streams on YouTube a lot, since she streams on Twitch and YouTube. Whenever she streams on YouTube, she's like, oh my god, all your names blend together. I can't tell who's who at a glance. And it is hard to, like, at a glance, pick out the specific user you're looking for when it's all either gray, green, or blue, because there are only 3 different possible colors in the chat. God bless this custom chat box, just randomly giving everyone a color. Because even that goes so far. Oh god, it was this one. I have so many save slots from Yakuza 2 testing. COD still takes over 1,000 devs. It's because COD has the most... people don't like hearing it, and I know. But COD has the most going into it in terms of how much needs to get done within that shorter amount of time. Because Expedition 33 was made by 50 people. But in how many years again? I don't remember. Oh. Three to 4, I'd guess. Yeah, like, look at Black Ops 7. They had a 1-year turnaround on this game. This game has a campaign, a new, like, PvE extraction shooter mode, like, 40 weapons that had to be made, like, all the character skins, all the everything, right? Just all the cosmetic shit. It came out with, like, 16 multiplayer maps, and then they have already just added Nuketown, and in the Season 1 announcement that went up yesterday, or 2 days ago, I don't remember, they revealed that they have 6 more multiplayer maps coming next week. So those were already done in the span of that 1-year development. They have the full-scale zombie experience, plus, like, everything that came along with that, like all the quests, all of the dialogue, the ridiculous amount of dialogue in just Ashes of the Dam. Like, literally, people are uploading, like, all of Richtofen's quotes in Ashes of the Dam, and purely Richtofen's quotes that can play on random chants as you go are coming out to, like, over an hour of recorded dialogue. Right? Like, the ridiculous amount of story stuff that goes into it, all the quest design, all the scripting for all that stuff. Then they have, like, the survival maps that also, like, we only have 1 right now, but 2 of them are coming next week, so those were already done. We actually have a second full-scale zombies map coming next week as well, so that was probably already done, ready for launch as well. And all the curse mode stuff for both maps and everything. And they had to get all of that done in a year. That is the reason that COD has so many developers. And they don't have 1,000. I think Treyarch's team, if I remember right, is... Last I heard, I think it's like 450 developers. How many do work at Treyarch right now? The employee count varies depending on source. but generally it is stated to be somewhere between 250 and 474 employees as of 2025. Does BO7 have any actual passion behind it? Campaign? No. Endgame? Totally. Multiplayer? Hard to say. I don't know if any COD multiplayer has had much passion behind it in years, but I don't know. It's COD multiplayer. How much can you really do with it? Zombies? Absolute, like unquestionably, a fuck ton of passion went into zombies this time around. Which is great. Like, I seriously, assuming their budget doesn't get destroyed and the quality of the zombies experiences throughout the year stay consistent, it might be like a top 3 zombies game of all time. Like, it will be up there with like BO3, BO2, if the quality remains consistent with what it is right now. Because just the sheer like amount of content and just like the total directional shift in terms of, because like Cold War zombies, okay, I have to go back. BO4 zombies cost them such an unfathomable amount of money compared to any zombies experience before it, and they put so much into it because Black Ops 3 zombies was so successful. Fun fact, if you didn't know, there is one singular zombies DLC for Black Ops 3. It is the best-selling DLC of all time in gaming. Just one zombies pack for for Black Ops 3 is the best-selling DLC of all time. Like, BO3 zombies was that successful, so they put so much into it for BO4. But BO4 got really risky. It made a lot of changes that people didn't ask for. People hated it. It was so poorly received that with Cold War, which was the next one after, that's Black Ops 5 is Cold War. They just didn't have a 5 on it. They cut back the budget a lot. They added a lot of new stuff to the mode, but in return, they simplified it all and they made things so easy that, like, it didn't feel like zombies. It felt like a product to be consumed that was like wearing the skin of Call of Duty Zombies, right? People didn't like that very much either. They liked ideas from it, they liked aspects of it, but they didn't generally like the feel of Cold War Zombies. So Black Ops 6 was like an in-between where it had a lot of that like product-y feeling, but you could tell a little more went into Black Ops 6. There was more sauce in it last year than there was before. Black Ops 7, now that BO6 was way more well received, they clearly have just totally shifted away. Again, still kept all of like the modern stuff that is good, but this year, like, it feels like we're back to that old like pre-Cold War feel, and it's so nice to have that vibe back in zombies this year. Like, it really does feel like a passion project again, rather than just like corporate product number whatever the fuck. Because zombies was a passion product. Like, Call of Duty, unironically, going way back, not any recent year, but way back, Call of Duty produced some of the best examples of like, yeah, some of our developers just made this for the hell of it because they wanted to, and it was so good that we put it in the full game. Like, Call of Duty Zombies as a whole was literally designed by one developer in his free time, just as something to share around the office. But they showed it to some higher ups and they were like, this is so good, we are making this like a full part of World at War. And they did. And then Black Ops 1 had like the exact same thing happen with Dead Ops Arcade. That was made by one guy. Actually, fun fact about Dead Ops Arcade, Black Ops 7 just launched with Dead Ops Arcade 4. There have been 4 iterations of it now with the launch of BO7. There has only ever been, and I shit you not, one single developer at Treyarch who has ever worked on Dead Ops Arcade, period. It is the same guy who made it as a passion project in BO1. He still works there to this day, and he is the only developer who has ever developed any of it for any of its entries. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. It's one that I do know, but I'm forgetting it right now. It's crazy. Chat. During Aladdin Chance, treasure chest. That's one of my favorite COD fun facts, is that literally all of Dead Ops Arcade has only ever been made by one guy, and it's purely a passion project for him that Activision just lets him do whenever he wants to do it because it kicks so much ass. It's great. It's the wildest fun fact about Dead Ops, about Treyarch CODs in general. But even like Zombies and Dead Ops aren't the only instances of that. Some of the older COD campaigns were notoriously hard to pitch to Activision. Like Black Ops 1 was one of them, that Activision did not want to greenlight that story. But the campaign team was so dead set on it that they eventually just gave in. Let them do it. Extinction from Call of Duty Ghosts, if anyone remembers that. That was a crazy passion project from one of the Infinity Ward guys. I can't remember his name either. It's another one that I know I've heard over the years. But like Call of Duty back then had a lot of that, like genuinely just the developers did shit and Activision was kind of like, ah, and they were like, but look how cool it is. And then Activision looked and they were like, okay, you know what? You win. This is sweet. But I think definitely COD has also suffered from inflating budgets in that sense, where it's become more and more of a product every year. Less experimental each time. Which I say as I'm like still mid-cursed grind on BO7 Zombies, and it is like the greatest single change that they've ever brought to Zombies since like, I don't know, buildables in Black Ops 2, probably. Yeah, I feel confident about that. The Zombies team has the sauce this year. Like, there's just no taking that away from them. They've got that creative juice flowing this year, and it's great. Chat, literally yesterday, I didn't stream yesterday. They dropped a gameplay trailer for the new Zombies map coming next week. It's next Thursday. Okay? Okay? Next Thursday. The Wonder Weapon. The map takes place in space. For context, it is on an asteroid in a planetarium orbiting Saturn. I know that's a lot to digest in one sentence, but bear with me. The Wonder Weapon. The Wonder Weapon of this map. It's a space map, right? Like, that's the theme they're going for. It's this rifle that is loaded with like a dinner plate magazine. If you're familiar with like the DP-28, commonly called the dinner plate, it's loaded with a magazine like that. Except that magazine is like a big UFO. And this gun, shit you not, fires out little UFOs that like fly around and attack the zombies. So when you spam fire the Wonder Weapon, you get like a little army of mini UFOs flying around and attacking shit. And I saw that in the trailer and just audibly laughed out loud. I just could not believe what I was witnessing. The map looks great. It looks so fun. It looks so fun. Like, genuinely, that old zombies magic is so back this year. It's great. It's so nice. Sorry, I felt myself do the Asmongold eyebrow thing there for a second. That was just like instinctive. It just happened. These new devs have no backbone. That's not the case at all. These new devs just get things denied. That's a good Asmon eyebrow impression, actually. No, I'm not giving it quite enough eyebrow to be like Asmongold. Not quite. But almost. It happened for a second. I did feel my eyebrows go crazy for like a second. I was just like, wait, what the fuck? You stream long enough, you become him. You just wait until the fucking cockroaches appear. I was about to make the cockroach joke. It appeared as I said it. God damn it. God damn it.
Are you playing so hard to get, baby boy? I'm not. I'm playing Mass Effect.
Chat, you hear that? You hear it? We're back. It happened. Please last long. There we go. Oh, nah. That was the shortest one yet. Don't fake me out. I can't handle this today. Don't. For the love of God, save state. This might be an acceptable one. Hold on, what are we getting from Rose? A jackpot? Maybe not. Maybe so. Maybe it's the eyebrows. Maybe there's something to it, chat. Maybe that's why he does it. You just gotta wiggle your eyebrows at it. Asmon's secret strat. There's a reason he does it. I'm not gonna lie. It takes a lot of brain power to try to coherently speak and do the eyebrows at the same time. Maybe that's why he pauses so often when he speaks. Really, you should try it. It's not easy. It was the eyebrows. It's all It's all in the eyebrows.
Save state every month or something.
That might be reasonable. A save state like every 1K. Just in case things go catastrophically wrong. I'm getting used to it though. It's becoming more of a habit at this point. Although my face muscles are getting a little tired. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit of effort. Actually, my face muscles are tired already. That is a lot to do. It doesn't seem like it until you try to do it for like 5 minutes straight. But then suddenly, it catches up to you. Thank you for the 10, James. Appreciate it. My face is tired. Mass Effect dialogue all the time. It's like Mass Effect dialogue. It's all in the eyebrows. I'm not the only one who's ever noticed it, right? That his eyebrows go fucking crazy the whole time. Like half the time I'm seeing a clip of him anywhere, that's what I'm fixated on. The eyebrow wiggling. I swear to God, I could go pull up any clip of him. He's gonna be going wild with his eyebrows the whole time. Super long one has a different theme. No, it's not even... the eyebrows. I found the secret streamer tech. I just gotta get real used to it. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Too much brain power to the eyebrows.
Are you playing so hard to get, baby boy? I'm not. I'm playing Mass Effect.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, it never...
You play slots because we allow it. And you will reach tank medals because we demanded. I'm sure Sovereign spoke those words in Mass Effect.
I think he did. I think that is about what he said, right? Keeps playing the Mass Effect quote. No, it's random. Just... Sorry, I forgot my secret tech. Mass Effect has a higher chance? No. No, there's like 60 quotes in there and it's totally random. It just keeps playing that one today for some reason. We need research into the quote odds. I can go test it right now. It's not gonna play it. Here. Here. Complimentary. All I am doing is going in and hitting the test trigger for it, okay? Watch. There's no way it will be the same. Where is it? It's this one.
well. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Now I sound like that fucking dog VTuber.
And just to show it's random still.
I'm gonna piss in your mouth. I'm a furry again!
Just crazy luck. It's working. It's definitely working. I swear the eyebrow thing works. I swear it does. As soon as I start doing it. As soon as I start doing it again. That is so stupid. I just summoned an Aladdin chance. Trolled by confirmation bias. It's back. Aladdin chance is back. It's hilarious. Can you do the worm with your eyebrows? No. No, I cannot. I could probably learn it. Well, that's a lot of focus to the eyebrows. Trying to form a new mind-muscle connection. I can definitely learn how to do it. I just have to practice it. It's one of those things. It's like learning how to bounce your pecs or wiggle your ears or whatever. Like, you just have to sit there and try to figure it out. Damn it.
Beg for the peg chat.
I don't wanna. I only beg for Aladdin chance, woman. God, my eyebrows are so tired from doing that. This boss watching this brow movement. I think False is still at work. I think she gets off early today, but I think she said she's only off like an hour early. The exclusive brow movement. Oh no, she's off. No, she's off. She's not at work. She was here like 15 minutes ago. No, she's driving home. Sorry, False. She could probably hear me. I wouldn't doubt it at all. Never mind. What? She probably has stream up on her phone, like playing through her car speakers. We're getting there. It's progress. It is. Oh, I've been trolled. Who listens to streams in the car? Her. When it's me. You fucking bitch, Aladdin. Valid. I was trying. I tried. Can't say I didn't. Has anyone played Sonic X Shadow Generation? Can anyone tell me if it's good? Of course it's not good. It's a Sonic game. Come on now. Come on. Chole? What? You know it's true. You can't be mad at me, it's true. Restarted back to 0, had 2 play sessions. First one I got 1 Aladdin chance and ended with 97. Then I started again on the same machine, got 3 Aladdin chances. Looked again, I'm now at 111. Yeah, it sounds like it's just because the second time you made more. Like you went up in profit by 111 medals. Like, you would have ended at 198, I guess, would have been the number then. God damn it. Keep recommending Yakuza, but she never plays it. They never do. No one ever believes the Yakuza recommendations, man. Magic Genie. I wish for Aladdin chance. Jackpot also works. You fucking bitch. cherry, bitch. I'm not like other Sonic fans. I actually like the games. Save state again and check if the number's going up. Sure. Check it. What was my number just there? 4427. 4427 should be my number in the completion list as well. To the dot. Exactly 4427. Sorry, hiccups. It is. It is just the most you make in one sitting. That is 100% what it's tracking. I'm confident now. Also for my BO7 zombie enjoyers in here. I mentioned the trailer a few minutes ago. Sorry, my brain is still on it. I cannot go this whole stream without saying my one negative from that trailer is I wish the Ravagers were not in that map. Not even because I hate the Ravagers, just they shouldn't be there. I much prefer like a special enemy in zombies to be exclusive to a map and then just like that's it. It gives different maps, totally different play styles and personalities. I prefer special zombies to just be special to the one map. Just one. It's not even that I'm like against asset reuse or whatever. It's not even that I hate the Ravagers. I don't want them to make every map feel samey throughout the BO7 season because it's the same specials on every map, you know? I don't want it. I don't want it. I think the luck is gone. Just me? No third camel. Ugh, 3 camels in a row is like a guaranteed bonus. Have you had the triple dippers from Chili's? Nah, I don't eat Chili's. I don't believe the machines are seeded with luck. The guidebook says something about it. It's certain machines are literally seeded with luck, but it's like an elevated luck state. And the guidebook said something about that state wearing out over time, but the amount of time it takes can vary. It's sort of like how when you get the Super Aladdin chance, like, it can last for 5 spins, or it could last for, like, 500 spins, and you just never know. It is a thing that's there, but you never know how long it's going to stay there. And especially because it's just elevated luck, like, you can't really know if it's gone. You can't definitively know, but you can kind of know. You know? A triple dipper looks so good. I think that False just got it at Chili's yesterday. She likes it. When will someone reverse engineer the Yakuza 2 Pachi slot? It's probably so stupidly difficult to do. Like $23? I have no idea. I haven't had Chili's, like, since I first went to, like, the very beginning of my time in college. It's been years since I've had Chili's. But Chili's did, like, a rebrand. I think they're under new ownership. Not, like, rebrand, but, like, Chili's totally changed up their business, like, a few years ago. After I would have stopped going. Because Chili's fucking sucked. Because Chili's blew dick. Like, everyone stopped going to Chili's. So they totally overhauled Chili's a few years ago to try to, like, bring the business back, and it worked. People generally are pretty positive on Chili's now, but for a while they were not. Including me. I was not. I never ate there. I didn't like it. The giant robot in the astromap looks like the robot from the Zathura movie. Yeah, the new boss enemy in the map is so, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Why the fuck do you even know this? Is this something you don't know about? There's a lot I don't know about. I'm just American. So, Chili's. You know, the American chain. All Americans know the fast food lore. It's true. It's just true. What? What? Wait. Okay, how the fuck did you find this? Oh my god. What Lightning just found is that this machine is not even made by RGG. RGG did not make this machine. This is a mobile phone adaptation of the real-life Aladdin A Pachi slot machine that was made in 2002. By Sammy Networks Corporation, a subsidiary of Sega. What? You didn't know? No, we didn't fucking know. Hold on. It's an actual Pachi slot machine? Yeah. But that's not what this is. This is a mobile phone game that is loaded into Yakuza 2. Like, literally just blown up and loaded into... I'm looking at the screenshots from the Google Play Store. Every single piece of it is 1-to-1. It's just all in a lower resolution in Yakuza 2. Oh my god! Chat, look! It even has the same Sammy logo that the mobile game version does. Just right up there. It's been right in front of our eyes the entire time. This is a mobile game that is just running inside of Yakuza 2. Like, every single bit of it is 1-to-1. I'm looking at all the tiniest details. It's all, like, this is just the mobile game. You can just download this on the Google Play Store as its own thing. Hold on. So now I'm... Now I'm looking. I'm trying to find threads about this. I'm trying to find anything I can about this. Lightning said that there are threads about it. But I'm not finding any. What if I... Shit, what's my... Don't even remember my hotkey for Kana. There. The fuck? Kana. I'm gonna lose my mind. Windows, IME, work with me here. Just search Sammy Aladdin. Oh, well now my Japanese keyboard is on. There we go. When I search Sammy Aladdin, I do not get a lot of stuff about this. I get so much random shit. The Wikipedia page for Osama bin Laden came up as a result. Like, that's how I'm not really getting results about this. I'm just getting all sorts of other shit that might vaguely sound similar, I guess. I did find a thread on Pachi Talk, a forum for Pachi slots. But this is literally someone... This is someone with the physical machine, not the mobile game. Every person who's posted about doing it has save stated their way there. Yeah, that's what we found too. Like, anyone who has gone all the way to 10k, save state scummed their whole way there. I do think the luck is gone on my machine. Broken using save states. No, what other people are doing is literally save stating every single spin and then doing a combination, and if they don't win, they load that state and try a different combination. Because there's always one winning combination of the button order every time that you spin. So they save state, like, to be able to get a win on every single pull of the machine. That's what they're doing, the people who are, like, posting about it on threads. Did you hear the news that OG Yakuza 0 will get delisted soon? You're full of it. There's no way. There's no way that's true. Not RGG. It's true. It's true. They're delisting OG Yakuza 0 from all platforms. PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam are all delisting on December 8th.
My vibrate, or my controller's vibrate. God damn.
Do you guys know why that's crazy? Here, hold on. I have Steam open in the background. You can't see it right now? Yeah. Here. I'll turn on my display capture for a second, right? Let me show you why this is crazy. Why this is such a thing to be upset about. Yes, I'm immediately just going there. Yakuza 0 is on platforms already, modern platforms. You can buy it at full price for $20. The director's cut is this exact game. It's the same game. People who already own it will keep it. You just won't be able to buy it anymore. It's the same game. 4 new cutscenes and an optional online mode that literally no one will touch. But it's there. The director's cut is $50. So for anyone who doesn't already own Yakuza 0, who will want to buy it in the future, they're going to spend 2.5 times as much money to purchase it. And it's going to be a worse version of the game, at least as far as the story is concerned. That's insane. That they are actually doing that. That's fucking crazy. That's so shitty of them. Let me just make absolute certain. Okay. The Yakuza games are not on sale. Because Black Friday sale on Steam started today. So I was like, what if the others are on sale right now and Yakuza 0 isn't? Another GTA collection Sleeping Dogs situation? Yeah. You will pay more for less. And you will not be able to buy the original, even if you want that version. Plays with Sleeping Dogs is a good game is crazy. Yakuza 0 is great. It just has bad combat. And its combat, it's not even bad. It's just worse than most Yakuza games. You ain't fooling me. It is a good game with bad combat. It is what I would say for Yakuza 0. Like, everything else about Yakuza 0 is great. The story's great, even if it's a bad prequel. The side content is great. But yeah, like, Yakuza 0's combat isn't even as good as, like, Yakuza 2's combat. Like, PS2 Yakuza 2. And it's almost entirely because of Heat Gear, because what the fuck were they cooking with that? Like, genuinely. What were they thinking? Like, I get that on paper it sounds like a neat concept, but then how do you put it into the game? And then you're like, yeah, this is good. This is great. Like, surely you put it in the game, you play with it, and you're like, oh, no, this ain't it. And you just get rid of it. Oh. Did anyone say Uncle Chole? When is Wig coming back? They did. They did say that. Luck's gone. It could just be one. They happen on occasion, even with the reduced luck. Also with BO7, you guys see that there's gonna be giant robots in Endgame? Like, starting next week, you'll be able to trigger a world boss through like an Easter egg that you can do with your team that will spawn in the robot from Origins as like a world boss for everyone. Endgame seems like it is going to get really crazy throughout the year. Also, they said that that's one of 4 like new world bosses they're adding with season 1. And a leaker yesterday piggybacked off of that and was like, yeah, the zombie T-Rex from BO6 Shattered Veil, the final boss of that map, the zombified T-Rex, is in BO7's files in like the end game portion. So there will also probably be a T-Rex fight, T-Rex world boss, getting added soon. Do I grab the one before it's delisted? Is it the better one? It's better, literally. Here's the thing, Raiden. Here's the thing. Or Wig. Wig. When I say that it's worse, what the only difference is, it is quite literally, like, I shit you not, it's the same game. But the director's cut adds like 4 new cutscenes, and those cutscenes do a lot of damage to the story of Yakuza 0 that just did not need to be done. It makes the story worse just by adding in some things that never should have been there. Other than that, it's literally the same game, but for nearly 3 times the cost. Oh, my Aladdin chain. Oh. You save the wig. Start with the PS2 games, they're worth it. Or go with 0. I don't really care that much. It's on you. Whichever way you go. Luck's gone. Hey. Random spurts of luck can happen. I do wonder if... I wonder what they'll do with Kiwami 3. I would be shocked if they pulled the original Kiwami 3 from, or sorry, not Kiwami 3. If they pulled the original Yakuza 3 from stores in place of it, that would surprise me. What would not surprise me is like on Steam, they have the bundle of Yakuza 0, Kiwami 1 and 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. I bet that they take the original Yakuza 3 out of that bundle and replace it with Kiwami. But I doubt that they will delist the original Yakuza 3. Because, like, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, at the very least, is just an update to an existing game. Kiwami 3 and Yakuza 3 will be totally different games. You know what I mean? Like, those are two different games with the same story, if that makes sense. They pulled OG Ishin from Japanese stores, so who knows? Oh, did they? Although, from what I understand, Ishin Kiwami is the most similar to the original out of any of the Kiwamis, but still pretty different. One extra scene that changes the tone of the entire story. Yeah, basically. Just, like, it's a handful of new scenes that really, like, even though they don't seem like they would be that big of a deal, they do affect a lot within the story. I would say negatively. Most people would say negatively. I have not heard a single person argue that they make the story better. Surely someone out there could actually be of that opinion. I just genuinely have not come across anyone who has said that. What's even in the Zero Director's Cut scenes? I don't remember if I've watched them. Have you played Yakuza 0, Yuriko? Because I don't want to say it directly because so many people who watch haven't. But if you've played Yakuza 0, the guy who, you know, that guy, they add a scene that retcons it to where he lived. Like, the original scene still plays exactly as it did, but he lives this time. Aladdin chance. We're so back. I also heard that Revelations won't be there, which is a choice. But, like, as much as I enjoyed Revelations, I also don't feel like getting rid of them will be the worst thing ever. I like them. I would prefer for them to be there. But, like, RGG in general moved away from Revelations. Well, really starting with, like, Ishin, they tried to, like, repurpose it and do it differently. OG Ishin. I don't know how they handled them in Kiwami. But the way they tried to do them in Ishin was awful. And then Yakuza 0 had Revelation, but Yakuza 0 didn't have them. Like, with 0, they got rid of them. Ishin Kiwami has them. Are they still shit in Ishin Kiwami? I hated the Revelation system so much in Ishin. It drove me up the wall. They're god-awful? Okay, yeah, they're probably the same as in OG then. Just such a terrible Revelation system. And I think, didn't 5... Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while. I think I played 5 in like April now, which sounds crazy to say, but that sounds about right. 5 had them, but it was only like 1 per character. If I remember right, like 5 had them, but barely, if I recall. Five had 1 revelation each. Okay, yeah. So even with 5, they were starting to move away from it, like noticeably. Kenzan still had the best revelation system ever. Like, undoubtedly, the first time was the best time. Yakuza 3, they were pretty good, but not as good as Kenzan. Yakuza 4, they were pretty good, but not as good as Kenzan. Kenzans are so good. Oh yeah, the weapon revelations. Ishin Kiwami was a slog to 100. I think even OG Ishin will be bad. I've heard Kiwami is grindier, but even OG Kiwami, or sorry, OG Ishin, OG Kiwami. OG Ishin was very grindy to begin with. Like, the game just was like that to start out. That was a very grindy game. I didn't even know that it had a limit break until like 2 weeks ago when I think Rock mentioned it in chat. I didn't even know you could limit break in Ishin until a couple weeks ago, but holy fuck. Yeah, and I have heard that Fist of the North Star has the worst grinding out of any of them. Although I saw like a YouTube short recently that Fist of the North Star has a difficulty that literally just scales every enemy in the game. It's called canon difficulty, and it legitimately is, regardless of where you encounter things in the story, their power level in the game will reflect their power level in the manga. Like their actual canon power level. Which sounds really cool, even though like encountering a max level boss like halfway through the story is a thing that can happen. That's just neat. That everything in the game will be like lore based. That's so sick. Canon mobs are trivial, but bosses scale with lore. It sounds like such a treat for fans of Fist of the North Star. Probably not good for a first playthrough. I should almost definitely avoid it for the review. But I'm tempted, because I am a fan of Fist of the North Star. So I'm very tempted. But I will refrain. Maybe the 100% I'll play on canon. You are? Yeah, I watched it when I found out that it was one of the like inspirations for Dragon Ball. I had to watch it when I found that out. I was like, wait, I won nothing? Aladdin chance, I guess. Fist of the North Star is awesome. It is really good. That CGI remake looks fucking awful, though. It looks terrible. As an example, tutorial boss is level 1, but on canon difficulty, he scales up to mid to late game boss levels. That's so cool. It's so cool. Pretty influential, isn't it? Yeah. It also inspired a lot of like early JoJo stuff. It's one of those early mangas that inspired a lot of works that came after it. I think it inspired Berserk. I feel like I heard at some point. Like, it is one of those really defining, like, early mangas. And it's so good. It really, it's worth it. It's great. It holds up really well. It did? Okay, I thought so. I vaguely remembered hearing that Berserk's author was inspired by it too. I've been playing Duke Nukem World Tour. I think you should add some of his lines for sound redeems. There was a period on Twitch, like back when I was a Twitch streamer, where all of my alerts were Duke Nukem. Like, they all had the guitar riff and then just a one-liner that I had picked for it. It actually, still to this day, because I have not changed it, if someone raids me on Twitch, the alert that triggers from it is a Duke Nukem line. And I forget every time, and then I suddenly get raided, and I'm like, oh my god, I still haven't changed that. Thank you for the sub, appreciate it. I have not seen Vinland Saga. I'm not a big anime watcher. It's crazy, like, I start talking about anime, and there are some anime that I really, really love, but I'm not, like, that... I'm more like, good TV is good TV. If it's anime, I'm down for it. If it's not, not. Like, I don't specifically seek out anime, is what I'm trying to say. But if it's a good anime, I enjoy it. You ever catch up on Invincible? I did. It's good. That's since the Golden Age? I am typically more of an older anime enjoyer from what I've watched. I don't think that's necessarily because, like, new anime is bad or anything, just generally a lot of those early, like, I guess more defining, like industry defining works, I tend to get a little more into. But what's it? What was I saying? Oh, for recent stuff, Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is like my recent anime that I've... That's good shit. That is such good shit. I know that's Full Metal Alchemist, just slightly typoed, right? You guys ready for this one? I tried to watch Full Metal Alchemist off of the recommendation of, like, literally everyone. It was aight. I never finished it. I got bored of it. So overrated. It was good. It just, I got to a point, maybe, like, I don't know, 10-ish episodes in, where I wasn't disliking it, but I just wasn't really compelled to keep watching it, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of just fell away from it. OG or Brotherhood? I don't know. This was this was years ago. I would... If it were me now, I probably would have started with the original. But at the time, I genuinely don't know which I would have watched. It could have been... Like, back then, I would have been a little looser with stuff like that. Like now I tend to seek out the originals more. But at the time that I watched this, I wasn't really like that. So it could have been Brotherhood, it could have been original, I'm not sure. You ever watch Trigun? I have not, but it's on my list. It's actually on the list of things that False and I want to watch together. I think she put it on there. But I've seen the dog, sorry, Full Metal Alchemist. I've seen the dog. Like the dog that everyone jokes about. I want to say meme. I don't know if it's necessarily a meme, but just like the dog that everyone jokes about. I saw that episode. Like, I don't know exactly how much I watched or of which version I watched, but I saw that episode before I stopped watching it. I watched at least enough to see that. Because I do know that one. I've seen that. It's on GOG as well. They're gonna remove it that too. I don't know. Full Metal Alchemist. He looks familiar. I think so. But then, like, it's Full Metal Alchemist, so, you know, I've seen stuff float around throughout the years. I think so. Like, I look at images of him and I recognize him. Almost all pre-2005. I feel like I tend to get more into the stuff that that just like goes full bonkers right off the rip. Oh, hello. Oh, and then I messed up the button input. Like, I need to watch JoJo for that reason. Like, I just, shit that is so, like, ridiculous and knows that it's ridiculous, but just goes for it and is, like, self-indulgent in it. Like, that is so my thing. I love anything like that. It's fine to be ridiculous as long as you know that what you're doing is ridiculous and you just have fun with it. It's the best. Like, that is so much fun if you just go with it. Like, I want to watch Baki for the same reason. That's also on my list of shit I need to watch. Haven't you suffered enough? Not enough. It's not 10,000 yet. That number does not say 10,000 yet. We've been flying today, though, to be fair. How did it make that sparkle sound? Trying to think. That's why I like Chainsaw Man so much, though. was the point I was going at, with like that being the newer thing that just really clicked with me. Like Chainsaw Man just immediately is so ridiculous and knows exactly what it's doing, but just fucking goes for it. And it is so like wild and unpredictable and just genuinely the author fucking going crazy the whole time. It's amazing. I love it. The older stuff had more variety. I feel like that's what I find a lot too. Oh no. No, 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 no. Not the curse of the threes. No, you can't do this to me. No, not the curse of the threes. Oh God. What the unholy? Okay. Are you a fan of Studio Trigger? I recognize the name. Did they do? Did Studio Trigger do Edge Runners? Is that where I know the name from? Yes? Okay. Edge Runners was good. That's a newer one that's really good. What is FLCL? Kill la Kill? I haven't seen that. I've heard a lot of people talk about that over the years. I always forget about Edge Runners. That's a recent one that was so good. And like the best, Edge Runners was so short too. Like it came out of nowhere. It was like 8 20-minute episodes. You watch the whole thing front to back in like 3 hours. And it's just the most insane. Like you basically could just watch it in one go as like a really long movie. And it's incredible. That was so good. Oh, Fooly Cooly? I feel like I've heard of that too. Ran out of steam by the end? I don't feel like it did at all. I feel like the ending to that show was so good. What other anime have I watched that I enjoyed? Cowboy Bebop. I don't know how I didn't mention that one earlier. I'm trying to think. Gurren Lagann. That's good. That's really good. Oh, I'm stretching it. I don't know how many more anime I've seen that I've really, really loved. I'm trying to think. Over 5K, by the way. Was made by the people who would later found Trigger. Okay. How much do we need? 10K. Yeah, Dragon Ball. Everyone knows me If you've been around here at all, I talk about Dragon Ball at least once, like every other day, minimum. Everyone knows my fixation with Dragon Ball. No Demon Slayer? No. One of those anime fans that is actually just a Dragon Ball fan who sometimes watches other anime. That's pretty much exactly it. Make SC. Oh, I've seen Sword Art Online. I've seen it. I wish I hadn't, but I have. This is not on the list of ones I enjoyed. I've seen it. Not all of it. I made it like halfway through season 2. I watched it with one of my exes who wanted to watch it. And that was one where, like, halfway through season 2, I was just like, nah, I'm done. I'm no more. Spare me, please. Season 1, I didn't even particularly love. I was just like, yeah, this is all right. I don't mind this. And then season 2 got fucking weird. So fucking weird. Like, what was even happening? The stint with the fairies? The fairies. I never made it to the gun stuff. The weird fairy shit with his sister. His sister trying to fuck him. I don't remember what the whole deal was with that, but like... Ugh. What the fuck are you talking about? Sword Art Online. What are you on about? Sword Art Online. Season 2. It sounds like I'm like exaggerating this or making it up. I'm not. His sister was genuinely trying to fuck him in season 2. And it was the weirdest shit ever. Like, I can't express enough. It's weird. His sister was 100% openly trying to screw him. Thank you. Like, I'm not making this up. She wasn't being subtle about it. Like, she was crazy about it. The second arc of season 1, whatever it was. Fucking weird. He was adopted, I think. It's still weird. I don't remember the details. I just remember it being very uncomfortable. That's all I remember. Was that it was weird as fuck. Alright, I haven't save stated past 5K. So there. Did you see my last message? Check Discord? No. This is the play guide for the Aladdin machine. This is for a newer version. Oh my god, it's a whole PDF. What the fuck? Fuck. He's determined. He gave me moons. This all basically seems to function the same. There's really not a whole lot to it. There is one new piece of info in here. Timely. When you do not get 3 cherries in a line, but 1 or 2 appear, it is a sign for an oncoming bonus round. So apparently cherries are good. There's another cherry. Another 2 cherries. 2 cherries. Wait, hold on. Now that 1 appeared, it is kind of like, wait. 2 cherries. 2 cherries. What the fuck? It's consistent. 2. Like, now that they appeared, they're still here. There is something coming in, isn't there? No cherries. But the camel came and went. I don't know. This is for a newer version of the game, to be fair. But pretty much everything seems identical, functionality-wise. Son of a bitch. made good progress today. I've still got plenty of time to go, but just being up to 5,500 is pretty huge. Too big to fail, am I right, gamers? Don't push it. Our personal best? Yeah, by a long shot. Fuck you, Aladdin. I'm bringing the eyebrows back. Magic Genie. No cherries, please. It worked. The eyebrow summon just stays working. Clearly. How far is this gonna take me, though? Because we were, like, just barely over 5,600 at the peak. Will this bring me all the way back to that? Even if you do buy the original Yakuza 0 now, you do get a discount for Director's Cut since you already own it, and it's $35, $15 less than its base Director's Cut price. But Yakuza 0 is $15, so you still spend more. You love to see it. No, I would wager that it genuinely just comes down to A, they see the director's cut as the improved version. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put it out with a name like Director's Cut. And B, it's more expensive, so subsequent Yakuza 0 purchases make more money. Oh. Wait. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look at this in a second. Yakuza 0 plus upgrade is 35 bucks. Oh, okay. $57% of the way there. It's happening, chat. 57%. Hold on, now I want to look. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. Oh, I can't see the price on Steam because it's not out on Steam yet. Early bird gets the Kiwami. I need to get False to play these games. I need to infect her with the stupid ass brain rot this community has. Like, it should not be funny. Things like early bird gets the Kiwami should not be funny. Yeah, here we are. The Yakuza virus does feel like that. She'll finally be Kiwami. Someday she'll play it. Someday. A man can dream. That wasn't... I was about to say that wasn't a replay, but he apparently did not mean replay. He meant Aladdin Chance. Yakuza 0 co-op mods? No. The Yakuza 0 co-op mod is very clearly for people who have already played Yakuza 0. Like, you wouldn't play that with someone to introduce them to Yakuza 0 because, as funny as it is, it definitely, it fucks with things. The same, I think it's the same guy. He's working on one for Kiwami that adds Ichiban as the second character. I think it is the same guy. Like, it's the exact same premise, and Ichiban is like in the cutscenes and stuff that he's posted too. The controller support on that game on PC is abysmal. It was never an issue for me at all. Are you trying to use a PlayStation controller? That might be why. Yeah, DS4, that's why. If a PC game doesn't natively have PlayStation controller support, it's always fucky. Like, most PC games, if you want to play with controller, yeah, you use an Xbox controller. Xbox almost universally works great. PlayStation is iffy depending on the game. Chat, we're cooking. But it only works wired. Oh. What? What? That's so weird. Wired is better, I said it. I always play wired. Oh look, it's a DualShock 4. Speaking of, I always do. On anything, but that's... Desktop gamer, hates input delay, plays fighting games. So yeah, input delay is a no-go. Nothing in this world will teach you to be sensitive to input delay like Tekken or Street Fighter. I don't have 2 wires. Oh. We're over 6K. We haven't had any good penis music in a while. The section of your 100% is just a long loading screen. I don't know what you mean by that. Glad you added music there. It has been a while. Alright, I'll save it. I was getting greedy trying to go for another like big bonus before I dropped the 6K save. Have you been avoiding Mahjong? No, I've just been going down the completion list for everything that's available right now. Are the other gambling games available right now? Like the casino games and like the gambling den games? Are those open in Chapter 5? Or are those later? Oh yeah, Dragon Tower is a sub-story in this game. That might be Chapter 5. Fuck if I know, it's been so long since we even worked on sub-stories. I've been in Chapter 5 for like 90% of this playthrough so far. Son of a bitch. Not even the fake out one? What's wrong with you? Oh yeah, there's a game outside of this game? Yeah, you would never know. This is all you would ever need. But there is more game. Yeah, I haven't unlocked it yet, but I'm saying, like, I think that sub-story is available this chapter. I just don't know if it is. This will be the worst minigame grind out of the series, although Yakuza Archive was saying that Kenzan's minigames are also pretty tricky, but nowhere near as bad as these. But I think he did say that Kenzan's minigames are like the second hardest completion for minigames in the series. Like to date. Only beaten by Yakuza 2. So once we're past the Yakuza 2 minigames, it's the worst minigame grind in the franchise done. Which will be great to know. After all this, that will be great to know. Do you think they'll remaster Yakuza 6? At least not until there's like a new engine update or anything, I wouldn't imagine, no. Because Yakuza 6 isn't even that old, like it's not even 10 years old yet. And I feel like Yakuza 6's issues go so far beyond quality of life. Yakuza 6 is just... That's a game with like a lot of heart behind it. But a lot of bad ideas. just a lot of bad ideas. Yeah. Like, you can't really fix the combat outside of just overhauling the combat. You can't really fix the progression outside of just overhauling the progression. That game, I feel like there's not a whole lot you can do outside of just remaking the game to actually, like, fix it, in quotes. Back down to 59%. Six's ending just pissed me off, but I think the story was great. The story was great. The ending didn't even piss me off that much, because, like... Hear me out. Hear me out. Kiryu makes the wrong decision in that ending, but from his perspective, like from his lived experience, it makes sense that he would see that as the only outcome, if that makes sense. So it didn't really piss me off, because it was like the wrong, you know he's making the wrong decision, but you also know why he's making it, and it makes sense that that's the decision he would make. The one thing that weirded me out was the letter to Daigo. That was odd. That was so out of pocket, like so out of left field. I was very confused with that letter. I was literally sitting there crying, thinking that that letter was to Haruka. I was in tears. And then it said Daigo. And I stopped crying immediately. It took all the oomph out of it. I was suddenly just like, wait, what? I was so blindsided by it. I was just like, what the fuck? What are you... Huh? That was the... For me, that was the worst part of the ending. That letter was so bizarre. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Panthers in RDR2, I think there's that one road up north. I'm not going to be able to give great directions. It's been like almost 4 years since I 100%ed it, but I swear to God, there is this one road up towards like the northwest of the map, I want to say. Hold on. I might be able to. I got jumped by one. Hold on. I think I'm right. Give me a second. I'm pulling up the Red Dead Redemption 2 map. Here we go. Here's a good resolution one. I swear to you. Holy shit, I do know exactly. Chat, check this out. Panther, I don't know what they're circling here. This is the Red Dead Redemption 2 map. I believe there's like a road. It's this road, if I'm not mistaken. I swear to you, it's so low res when you zoom in like this. This lake, there's like the road right above it. You go up, and right about here, if you go like here, I shit you not, you will get jumped by a panther every fucking time. That's where I got them. Chad, it's been 4 years. Why do I remember that? I fucking swear to you. I fucking swear to you. Oh, those are cougars. Close enough. Close enough. Someone asked? Yes. I loved 100%ing RDR2. That's one of my favorite 100%s I've ever done. It had its moments where it was miserable. Like, some of the gambling challenges are awful. Stuff like that. But the general experience, that's one of my favorite 100%s I've ever done. Worst you've ever done? Tears of the Kingdom. Awful. 100%. Like, unfathomably bad 100%. There's a clip from Kiwami 3 trailer where Haruka calls Kiryu her dad. Not sure if you saw it. Did she? Don't remember that. I'm starting to think most of Goku's friends are former enemies. They are. Because Goku is a flat arc character. Meaning, like, literally, when you meet Goku at the beginning of OG Dragon Ball, his worldview and his beliefs and everything are already set in stone. Like, all the way through Dragon Ball Super, he will change a little bit, but very minimal. Like, genuine 1% difference. He's used as a flat arc character, and he's one of the best examples of flat arc that I've ever seen. Because genuinely, the way that flat arc is supposed to be used is they are just supposed to affect the world around them and the individuals around them simply by existing and being who they are. So, like, Goku from the start of Dragon Ball just already is who he is, and the progression of the show in terms of his character isn't about him. It's about how he affects everyone around him. Did they just translate Oji-san as dad? That's what I'm remembering. I sent it. I need to go look at this clip before I end stream. Because I can see the text, but I need to hear her. This is just in the trailer, right? Hold on. Okay, I have it muted. Thank God. Where's that Haruka scene? I'm skimming. Where is it? They're talking over it? Oh. Could you timestamp it for me and give me the link for it? If you hit share, there's an option to, like, start at the timestamp that you're at when you share it. I just want to see if this is a localization error, really. Yeah, in like all of Yakuza, they translate her calling Kiryu Uncle Kaz, or sorry, they translate it as Uncle Kaz. But really all Oji-san means, literally speaking, it means uncle. But generally, like contextually, it's just like a respectful term that you would use for someone older than you, which is hilarious the way that we would use uncle to refer to someone who's not literally our uncle in English, but that even her saying Uncle Kaz isn't necessarily an accurate translation, but they stuck with it throughout like all the games. Unk-san. Yes. Yes, that is exactly what she's saying. When little kids are talking to people in their 20s that aren't like teachers, yeah. It is genuinely just like something that you would call someone older than you. Okay, here we go. I have it. It's not time-stamped. He's typing, though. Hold on. It's 11:18.
Warming stories depicting Kiryu's fatherly side are sure to...
I can't
These
hear it.
heartwarming stories depicting Kiryu's fatherly side are sure...
They're not playing the game audio in it, so we can't know. Even the little thing that you're hearing under it is the original Japanese track for this video.
These heartwarming stories depicting Kiryu's fatherly side are sure to resonate deep...
Yeah, they're not even playing game audio, so who knows? I would assume it's just a bad translation. We'll see, though. Anyway, it is about that time. It's over that time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I need to get back to video work. If you did enjoy, and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff, like... What else am I? Resident Evil, Metal Gear, Ace Combat, still Black Ops 7 Zombies. There's so much more to that. I'm still on that grind for anyone who doesn't know. It's great. It's so good. But we're still on it. Especially with a new map coming out next Thursday. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed, leave a like for algorithm. It boosts it. You know how that goes. If you're looking for links to anything else outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on YouTube or on Twitch. They're on the channel page. They're in chat commands. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Those are all there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream. And goodbye.